Hey, what's up, crew leaders? This is Pastor Joey. I want to take a few minutes to talk to you about our ShipWrecked VBS, to give you a few thoughts. And I hope that you have checked out the other videos, the ones that group produced, to kind of tell you how they envision seeing Vacation Bible School go, and some of the staff training videos that they have done. But we've decided to do a couple of videos for ourselves. So here I am. Next to me is Kenya.
I am super excited that Bible school starts this Sunday.
It does, but I'm still introducing everybody, okay? So here's me, and here's Kenya, and holding up our piece of paper that we're reading from is Emily. So now you know all of it, and we're going to get into talking about it just a little bit, and hope the lights don't mess up our eyes and stuff like that. So what were you saying about being super excited, Kenya?
I'm excited. The whole church looks like an island. And I'm glad that each one of you are going to join us on this island for a week as we're shipwrecked and learn how Jesus rescues us.
That is true, and that is awesome. And as crew leaders and as assistant crew leaders working with elementary kids, you're going to have a great time. Now, if you did have time to check out the staff video that group produces, and also their intro video, they have some different ways that they do things different from us. They talk about crews being crews of 5 and mixed ages. We just kind of keep them the same ages, and trust me, you will have more than 5 kids in your crew, but that'll be all right, because the more the merrier. Isn't that right, Miss Kenya?
Right, and you will have a helper or 2, because we've got a lot of great volunteers.
We sure do. So let's see. For the past couple of years, we start off here in the sanctuary, and we've been starting off with a prayer time with the crew leaders. But this is what you need to understand. Parents will be dropping kids off sometime about 6:15 to 6:30. So we really need you to be here at 6:30 in your pew, waiting for your crew, so you can say hey to parents and all that. What time?
We said 6:30.
Oh,
we want them here at 6:15
right.
so that they can greet the parents and the
because
kids
we
when
start
they're
at 6:30.
That's right. We start at 6:30.
Okay,
and
that's
this
great.
year we're going to do something a little different. Instead of taking the crew leaders out to the front lawn to gather for prayer and announcements, we're going to get our crew leaders up on the stage at 6:25 and gather together and have a prayer over the night. So you want to be sure that you're here at 6:15 to greet the kids and parents as they're being dropped off. Also, to give you a chance to check out your announcements and look over the notes that you need to know for the night. And also, it'll give us a chance to gather up here at 6:25 for prayer time.
That's exactly right. And then at 6:30,
we'll be ready to start.
And you will dance like nobody's watching.
That's right.
And you'll sing at the top of your lungs.
You sure will.
And some other cool songs that we'll be doing throughout the night, and just having a good time. Hey, but one thing that we always do when we talk about the different Bible points, and I'm not going to share with you what they are yet, but whenever you hear a Bible point, you're supposed to say something. What are they supposed to say, Miss Kenya, when they hear the Bible point, such as, I will say, when you're alone,
Jesus rescues.
That was pitiful. When you're alone,
Jesus rescues.
That was a little bit better. Yes, we'll be working on that. But you know what? We want you to try it right there where you are. So, here we go. When you're alone,
Jesus rescues.
That was pathetic, y'all. I'm not talking about Kenya. I'm talking about y'all there in video land. I know that you didn't say it as loud as you could because you're afraid that your husband or wife or kids are like, Mom, Dad, they're acting stupid in the other room. They're yelling and things like that. But that'll be okay. We're going to have a good time, because every time we say the Bible point, we're supposed to say what together, Miss Kenya? Jesus rescues! There you go. There you go. Now, Emily, you got to turn the next page, because I don't remember what's on the next page, okay? So here we go. Yes, there's pages to it. That's right. All right, so the next thing, let me just take a look at this. Look at Kenya there for a second. All right.
We forgot to mention that there's a noisemaker. We always have a noisemaker.
A noisemaker. There it is right there. Toucan twister or maracas. Now, we don't have any with us, but to just imitate them, it would go.
So when you hear one of those, yes,
okay,
then that's when it's time for you to get your crews quiet, because Miss Mary Beth or someone on stage has something important to say.
Yes. Something important to say. Now, one thing we want you to know is throughout the night, you're going to have an opportunity as you lead your kids to get them involved. And on the back of their name tag, there are several different things that they can do. And you'll need to assign them some of these roles throughout the night. And throughout the week, you need to make sure, since you've got more than 5 kids, and we only got 5 responsibilities, that you let it rotate throughout the cruise. So, Kenya, share with them a couple of those responsibilities.
Okay, so a guide. That would be leading your crew to the next station. Everyone wants to be the line leader, so make sure that you pick someone to help lead the crew from one station to another. And they can do some cool actions while they're doing it, such as swimming down the hall, or surfing, or crab walking, or
and you know,
anything you can think of.
But my favorite one, especially for this one, would be to do the sloth. Would you like for me to impersonate the sloth? Here comes the sloth right now. Here it comes. I really am moving. But a sloth is really, really
we don't
slow.
have time for that.
Okay. So that's a sloth. And maybe if you're going to do the sloth, you might... Well, no, you don't need to leave anything early. Maybe you don't need to do the sloth, okay?
Good idea.
All right. So what's another one? Another one is
a kit carrier. This might be the person that might want to collect supplies or help carry things
right.
when you're moving from station to station.
A prayer person who is someone who actually... Praise. Yeah, leads you in
Maybe
prayer.
your group could get together and have a prayer time.
Yes, just like that. Yes. A navigator, someone who, stop moving, checks out the schedule and says, hey, we got to be here. We got to be there. We're going to go this way. We got to go this way. And make sure that you're there on time. And then there's the thank you-er.
Yes, the thank you-er. That's a very important job. Let's make sure that we tell that our crews know to thank the leaders that are at each station, because they're giving their time this week to serve, just like you. And we thank you too.
That's true. Now, something that you'll get to do throughout the night in different locations is whether the Imagination Station or Bible Adventure, you'll have some times to kind of like circle up knee to knee. And this would be some really cool time that you can kind of look at your kids in the eyes and y'all can talk about different things. So don't forget to circle up knee to knee and to be ready to spend those time together with them. Now, just a few housekeeping things.
That would be a good time also every time you get a chance to keep repeating the Bible point.
That's right.
The more times the kids hear it, the more it's going to sink in, and that's what we really want to happen this week.
That's exactly right. Now, just a few housekeeping things. In your pews, at the end of the pew will be a life preserver type of thing that has your crew name and number on it, or your crew number on it. And then you'll also have a bucket, and your bucket will have announcements in it and offering and all that. Here's your crew thing, and it's going to have crew something, just sit right back in your hero tail. Okay.
But inside the bucket, you'll find a sheet that will have your schedule for the week. That'll also have announcements that you need to know. It'll have what the Bible point is for that day. There'll also be offering envelopes. We're collecting offering this week for a special service project
through Ross and Helping Hands. And so we're really excited about that. And he's going to be sharing with us more about what we're going to be looking at and what we're going to be doing. But, we will have the Boy-Girl Challenge.
Yes.
And so just make sure
I think that the girls won last year.
Do you think the girls won last year? I thought the boys pulled it out.
I don't know.
I don't remember. I don't either. Oh, also remember, there's Emily. She's floating by. She's been on a raft. Okay. She stopped holding the paper. Now we're having to hold the paper for ourselves.
Now there will be an affirmation room
There's
for
a lot of
staff.
shadow because of these glasses, but when I take them off, I can't see. So let me put them back on.
We will have an affirmation room for the staff. It'll be in room
That's for
109.
That's for affirming. Now, affirming means that, hey, we want to thank you for doing what you do. So we want to give you a Pepsi or a Mountain Dew or water or a chocolate-covered almond or beef jerky. We just got different stuff like that's in there. Hey, this year I even got some Yoo-Hoos. There's Emily again.
They'll be sure to also make your stay in there brief. Really brief. We want you to go in there and grab a snack, but we also want you to get back to your cruise.
Exactly. Because if you're not with your cruise, no telling what they're doing. And only one of you need to go at a time. That's why we have an assistant and a crew leader, or a crew leader and an assistant and an assistant.
And also, if you want to leave some words of affirmation or some prayer requests, this would be a good place to do that. We're going to have something in there for you to do that as well.
That's exactly right. So check that out. All right, so
how about the stairs?
Oh yeah, the stairs. All right, so here's how the stairs work. When you step on them, you go up, and when you step on them, you come down. That's how stairs work, because we're in a building that has more than one floor. Otherwise, there's no beam me up, Scotty. This is Shipwrecked. Emily, stop dancing. Okay, so here's how the stairs works. The stairs down by the end of our jungle hallway by All Stars is the up. Uh-oh, did you see them eyes? Ooh, she just got the eyes. We got it on video. So the stairs at the end of the hall by All Stars is the up. So when you use those stairs going where?
Up.
Up!
And the stairs by the elevator is for coming down.
Yeah. Down.
This will help with the crowds in the hall.
Right. We don't want y'all to run into each other or anything like that. We just want you to be able to go up or go down. Now, just understand, there are preschoolers meeting on the second floor, so it might get a little tangled in there every once in a while, but it should be all right, because down is still down and up is still up.
Right.
That's right.
All right, let's talk about where each station is located. So Imagination Station will be in room 104, which is the room right behind the day camp offices.
That's exactly right. Down the main jungle hall and take a right, like you're going to the fellowship hall that way. Boom. And then
the Tropical Treats Cafe will
and
be
the games
in the fellowship hall kitchen.
Right.
And then you go out to the portico where games will begin.
That's exactly right. Now after that, let's see what we got. We've got Kid Vid Cinema.
Is in the stadium.
So which is our cave, and you also be going through our weird animal jungle there
and
to
then
get to that.
Our Discovery Bible Adventures, our Bible time, will be up on the third floor in rooms 302 and 303.
That's right, that's right. And Sing and Play and the closing are right here in this awesome place right here, and y'all will be right out there jamming and doing all sorts of stuff. So
last but not least,
pray
for your crew.
This was supposed to be a 7-minute video. Now it's gone to 12. Okay.
And have fun with your crew.
Yes. Have a lot of fun.
Let's make VBS a week that they will remember, the best week of summer.
That's exactly right. Hey, and thank you for spending this whole week with us. Next week, we look forward. Oh, starting Sunday night. Look forward to it.
Sunday night.
Oh, guess what? Jesus rescues!